Hey guys, it's the Easy Joe from Alpha 4 here. Again, just straightening up the camera again. This is the second half of me against Aston Villa. That's a beautiful ball. And Arteta's got the pace against Clark. Or Clark just catches up there. Now Jovino comes into the middle. You can't quite get on the end of that. So, not as strong a delivery. As I was explaining in the first half, it's how to beat Aston Villa and how to get good quality against them. In this video, I'll be explaining how to see Aston Villa and what changes you need to make. But Theo Walcott gets his second goal of the game. I believe if you put in a centre back with an 85 pace minimum, 70 pace minimum, then you'll be fine. If you can find one, as one person gets through. And also, Patrice Evra is pretty good, so you want to buy Patrice Evra. You want to sell a couple of bad players who Villa don't need, and then you need to bring in Patrice Evra, hopefully if you can. Maybe you need to wait a season for Patrice Evra, but he is getting pretty old, so you may want to bring in Win. He's got 96 pace and he's a centre back, but you can use him as a right back or a left back. I've forgotten how old he is because it's been ages since I signed him for any club. But if you bring in a player like that with a fair bit of pace for the defence, you'll really help, because sometimes attackers aren't as quick as you think they are. But the Villa squad is strong, as I said when we were in the video. So if you can bring in a couple of players with a reasonable amount of pace under defenders, so and they're not too bad overall. That's also at 75, 76 overall, maybe. You'll be doing fine. You don't want to bring in too good players, otherwise they'll just get under each other's feet and all want to play. As you see here. Oh dear, Chesney's going to get a red card, I think. Yeah, he's been sent off. Chesney's been sent off. But lucky he had a player in reserve. I'll bring off Sergio this split. Sorry about that. My goalkeeper went for a rampage as I ordered him to. And now he's been suspended for 3 matches. But as I was saying before, bring in a couple of decently paced centre backs or a left back and right back. So as long as you add a bit more pace to the squad in defence anyway, you'll be fine with Aston Villa. Now I'll talk about what to do with Arsenal and how to beat them. You want to try and get down the left-hand side of Arsenal, really, because that's where their weaker defender is. His name is Kieran Gibbs, but you want to try and attack that side, because he's the weakest defender in the Arsenal squad. And if you can attack the weakness of the squad, you will attack the whole squad, basically, because if you can keep getting through past Kieran Gibbs, you can keep having a bit more of a run at the slightly slow centre-backs. Well, most centre-backs are slow, but the Arsenal centre-backs have a decent amount of pace, not too much, but not too little, so they can break if needed, as Jovino gets probably my last goal of the game. Not 6-0. But the so that's where you will get most joy, down the left-hand side. So if you can attack the left-hand side of Arsenal, you'll probably get more chances than if you attack the right, where Bakary Sagna does a very good job. But other than that, there's barely any weaknesses in the side. Just excuse me while I clear my throat there. They may not have the best stamina in the world, which can be a bit of a problem in the schedule I've got this week, as Heskey gets a header in front of Marcelo, but Marcelo isn't particularly big, so it's not as if it was unrealistic with Marcelo being great in the air. But if you watch part 1 of my and part 2, you'll see the what you have to do with Arsenal. So I won't talk about that. So going back to the menu, so this is DGJ 154, dropping the controller. Ow.